Good morning, class. We've been spending the past few days learning how to write equations in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, from points, tables, and graphs. Today we are delving further into writing equations in slope-intercept form from words. In order to write an equation in slope-intercept form from words, we have 3 steps to follow. The first step is to identify our rate of change, or our slope. The second step is to identify our initial value, our starting amount, or y-intercept. And the final step is to write our equation in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Let's look at an example together. A taxi driver charges a $3 boarding fee plus 75 cents per mile. When I'm trying to identify my slope, I'm going to look for keywords to represent a rate, since slope is a rate of change. Here I see the word per, and per is one of my keywords that tells me it's a rate. So my slope, or rate of change, is 75 cents. That means that this $3 here, the boarding fee, is my initial amount, or my starting value, my y-intercept. So the equation for this particular situation would be y equals 0.75x plus 3. Looking at the second example, it says Jenna spent $50 on supplies to make earrings. She sells each pair of earrings for $10. Again, to identify the slope, I'm going to look for keywords. In this case, I see the word each. That is another word that tells me that I have a rate. So looking at my problem, my slope, or rate of change, is the $10, which means that the y-intercept is the $50. But we have to be very careful when we're looking at our numbers and interpreting them to write our equations. In this case, it says that Jenna spent $50. Since she spent the $50, that means it's not just 50, but negative 50. So when we write our equation, it would be y equals our slope, 10x, and instead of plus b, we're going to do minus b because she spent the $50, so it is negative 50 for our y-intercept. Please take a moment to pause this video and copy down the examples. Now that we've looked at a few examples, take a moment to try a problem on your own. I'd like you to pause the video, try it on your own, and then restart the video to hear an explanation of the answer. This particular situation says a cell phone plan has a monthly fee of $39 plus a 2-cent fee per minute. I see the word per, so that means that the 2 cents is a rate, or my slope, meaning that the $39 fee is my y-intercept. There's nothing in either of these numbers that suggests that it's going to be a negative, so our equation would just be y equals 0.02x plus 39. Now that you've completed your notes, please go up to the sub, show the sub that you've completed the notes, and the sub will give you further instructions for the rest of class. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.